Well, everyone, the iPhone 15s actually kind of have a slight problem that may end up causing some issues in the future. Now, what these problems are, basically, if you remember, with the iPhone 14s, there was a slight issue that even these specific iPhones had. It was basically good until like the last couple of months, where a lot of people's like iPhone 14s were giving them like battery health issues. So what did this mean? Well, basically, whenever somebody would go ahead and, check their battery health, if they would check it, today, then a couple weeks later, a couple months later, they would check it again, it would have substantially gone down. Now, battery healths go down all the time. It's, what's expected. But if we take a look at the iPhone 15s this specific year, it looks like Apple hasn't made any changes with the batteries at all, or at least with the battery lives. Now, if they've ended up using the same exact type of batteries that they've put inside of their iPhone 14s, inside of the iPhone 15s, that could be a very, very concerning thing, because the last thing we would want is for Apple to go through and essentially give us the exact same type of battery that they gave and they put us on the iPhone 14, because what would happen then? Apple would basically go through and we would just essentially get into the same exact problem that we were having before, where we would not be able to go ahead and, utilize our battery health to our full potential. Meaning that if the iPhone 15s had the same battery as the iPhone 14, within a couple months from now, people's iPhone 15s could actually end up giving them a lot of issues. The battery health could go down. There could be lots of problems from that perspective. And that, again, in and of itself is a very, very annoying thing that we have to kind of keep in mind. I don't want to go ahead and be the person to sit there and monitor everyone's battery health, but if you're buying an iPhone 15, this is kind of a concerning thing. Now, people have also showcased that the iPhone 15 to the iPhone 14, like their battery, lives from what Apple suggested, the video playback is exactly the same at 20 hours. The, 15 Pro and 15 Pro Max, exactly the same thing as well. They are the exact same battery lives across the board. I'm pretty sure from the 13 to the 14, there were some differences, and even from the 13 to the 15. But the fact that the 14 and the 15 have the exact same type of batteries is very, very concerning. So what does this mean for the future of the iPhones? Well, I'm sure the next generation, the iPhone 16s, are going to have better battery life, but it is still a very, very annoying thing that we have to go and sit here and have this type of battery issue on these phones when we are basically having very good batteries. Like, these batteries are, good battery life phones and everything, but the battery health is the issue. So ultimately what I'll tell you is, once again, if you're buying one of these newer type of iPhones, keep your eye on the battery health. Make sure that the battery health of these phones isn't drastically changing like crazy, and make sure it is a good battery health, and make sure you take care of your iPhone, because if you don't, the battery health may end up degrading even faster. So that pretty much covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.